If you need help with hitting in MLB The Show 23, follow me. The first thing we do is hit the create button. You go to the vaults. Scroll until you hit roster. As you can see here, I am the most recent upload. You can download it right here if you want. Save it as whatever you want to call it. This won't always be the first one up, so what you do, as long as you search the online ID as MikeDroTV, it will come up. I also listed it as a fantasy type roster. Once it's downloaded, go to file management in your settings. Load. Rosters, saved rosters. It should be there for you to upload. And then you go to roster control. I'm a Yankee fan, so I put these guys on the Yankees. Player movement. You should see my Diamond Dynasty lineup right here. All the guys are juiced to the gills. Those are basically all of my hitters. You can edit and do whatever you want. And then I also assembled a team of pitchers I don't like the face that I want to get better against. If you go to the Los Angeles Angels and you hit player movement, you're going to see a bunch of pitchers with scary attributes and pitch mixes that I'm afraid of. Once again, you can edit and adjust as much as you like, but I put like 10 to 12, maybe 15 pitchers that I don't like the face. I set the lineup as I want. While these are still the active rosters, I then go to sliders. I need to work on hitting fast pitches, so I will turn this up 3 slots. You can save it if you want, it doesn't really matter. Then we go into custom practice right below. So the away team will be the team I'm facing, which will be the Angels. I'm the home team, I choose the Yankees. Pick a stadium that you like playing at so you can get used to the batter's eye. Like, this is my home stadium that I created. You can go into batting or you can go into team practice. Now, let's be on the offense. Randy Johnson is the scariest guy in the game. You can repeat the play however you like. You can set the count, you can put runners on. Let's say you're choking with a runner on second and third, 1 out. You can set it up like that if you want, okay? We'll do 1 out. So I have the hitting difficulty on legend. You don't have to do that. Whatever difficulty you play on, if you play on veteran, that is fine. If you play on rookie, that is fine. But if you're trying to get better, take the level you play on that you struggle with and go up a level. That's my recommendation, because the pitches will come in faster here. If you struggle and can't hit the ball here, that doesn't matter. I'm just trying to get you prepared for when you go online. There is also a small drop-off in pitch speed when you're offline versus online. So even on Legend, this will be a fraction slower than it would be if you were playing Legend online. Works for every difficulty level as well. So between playing on a higher difficulty than I'm used to and turning up 3 slots on the fastball pitch speed in my sliders, it's going to be a little more difficult. The pitches will come in faster. That's a fast splitter, man. That's only 86, but that's fast. I also need to work on patience, so I'm going to sit here and make him throw strikes. I like to sit up in the zone with my PCI anchored down. That is some cheddar, bro. I keep the anchor low so I can always go down there if I need, but we're trying to get ready for the high, fast stuff, because that's the hardest thing for me to hit. Anchor where you can go, set up where you can't. All right, that's a bad check swing. We're going to have to keep practicing. Until you work the count, don't sit on anything. Until you know what he's throwing when you build a pattern up, then you can start sitting on pitches. In the meantime, try to react. So I keep it usually about chest high. I like to keep the PCI around this area right here. And then I'm just watching his arm slot where it comes out. So he's going here. So that's where my eye is. We set the PCI right here, but my eye is right here. That's where his release point is. So that's where we want to... That is fast. You don't got to move like crazy. I just wiggle it a little bit. I wiggle the PCI a tiny bit, just so I say somewhat fluid. Like you can do a big circle, whatever works, and then we're set by the time he's delivering the ball. Now, also, I do something called the claw grip. I'm not using my finger like this. I don't feel like I have good control doing that, right? I like using my index and my thumb right here, and we're using what you call a claw. As you can see here, there's also a precision ring, this little blue thing. I'll put a graphic on the screen somewhere over there, okay? And then I also have one of the control-free grips that I feel is very helpful. If you want to change to batting type instead of just team practice, this is also really good. Let's say you can't hit a slider inside. You only want to see sliders. Turn down that pitch frequency and pick the spots where you want it to go. You can focus on hitting a pitch in the zone. You can focus on hitting a pitch out of the zone. So let's choose all of these right here. See, it's tough, man. Perfect hit. We knew what was coming, but sometimes it's still tough mentally. See, like I got to learn to lay off that pitch. It's not just about getting better at hitting. It's getting better at pitch recognition and going, should I swing at this or no? See, that's a strike. Sometimes I have a hard time differentiating this pitch from that pitch. I struggle with hitting splitters low and away, so we're only facing splitters right now. See, that's a strike, so we got to learn how to be able to get to that with 1 or 2 strikes. Good pitchers know how to tunnel the ball in this game. So we're also going to turn up 4-seam fastballs. We're going to check off the upper 4 boxes and the lower 4 boxes over here. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. We're not cutting any stuff out either. I'm exposing myself. We fouled that off, okay. Another big thing I need to work on is lefty. So let's put Babe Ruth up here. Let's just lefty. I have a slightly different approach. I'm still anchored low, but I'm sitting up and in because it's tougher for me to get to that. That pitch is disgusting. Anyone who watches my streams know this is tough. All right, that's an easy out to third, but I'm happy I even made contact on that. Better. There we go. Technically, that was early, but mind your business. That's a great swing. That's as good as it gets. Let's do righty here. Justin Verlander. I have a hard time hitting up and in fastballs. We're going to select the upper left corners, 4 of them. That is fast, boy. We were just late on that. Beats. That's gone, baby. All right, that's back-to-back good swings. Now we're going to select 4-seam and sliders. Fastballs are going up and away, hopefully. Sliders going low and away. Still sitting in the same spot. We're not cheating. We just want to get better. That's a good swing. Let's do Trout versus JV. No particular pitch to go for. Let's just try to not strike out here and get a good swing. Lay off. That's good enough for me. Baseball is a game of failure, whether you're playing in real life with a bat in your hand or you're playing in a video game. It's all about practice. The fact we were making decent contact out of a bunch of pitches on Legend with fastballs turned up has me feeling like I could play better online. Based on my skill level, I usually don't take batting practice until I hit 700 in ranked seasons. That's when Hall of Fame pitch speeds come into play no matter what my opponent's rating is. If I'm on 700, then the game's on Hall of Fame. I feel like I can hit on All-Star most of the time. I don't need batting practice for that technically. But Hall of Fame and Legend, I like to give like at least 10 to 15 minutes. Hopefully that was helpful for you. If it was, please consider hitting the thumbs up and subbing to the channel. If not, leave a comment on what you'd like to see better about this. We do plenty of no money spent content on this channel, but I will be uploading more tips and updating them as the year goes on. Until next time, peace out.